Hey guys and gals, Xavier here for Hum of the Earth. Signing in from sunny Nairobi, or maybe just on the outskirts of Nairobi, where I'm currently staying in the dorm bedroom for 1,000 shillings per night. Got lucky, there's nobody else here, so it's kind of like having my own room. And with that 1,000 shillings, that included a full breakfast with egg, sausage, toast, and coffee. So 1,000 shillings is the equivalent of about $10 US, which is a pretty common price point for accommodations in Kenya. I was previously just staying in downtown Nairobi, and I had my own room with my own shower and internet for, again, 1,000. This place also has internet. And the times where I did not have internet, I believe there's only 2 or 3 other times I paid 500 or so. So $5. So Kenya can definitely be cheap if you are not taking the touristy route. Now what I'm talking about is safari packages is usually how people come to Kenya. So they buy in advance, and then they would get here and stay in really fancy lodges within the national parks. They would pay the expensive national park fees, which can be anywhere from like $30 to like $100 per day, and that does not include the actual cost of the safari. So of the vehicle, the driver, the food when you're staying at the lodge, which will all be marked up more than you would typically pay in Kenya, because you're a tourist and you're on vacation for, you know, only a week or so. But that isn't really the focus of today's video. It's more of just the everyday cost of living if you were living somewhat like a local. Here's an example of some shops, little shops that are typical in Kenya. How much are these?
60.
60 each?
No, that's
all for
each.
both. Yeah. Okay.
Is there a camera?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it's a camera.
A camera.
Yeah.
The small one.
Yeah, very small. How much are bananas?
10.
10. Okay. I'll take a banana as well. So 2.
Take one.
Yeah. Can I take only one?
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. So the biscuit packets were 30 shillings each, so 30 cents each, and the banana was 10 shillings, so 10 cents. So you can tell things that are packaged are going to be a little bit more expensive than things that are grown here by locals, or at least in the area. But this will just be snacks for later. Time to get some real food. So that meal that you just saw was pilau, which is spicy rice, beans, and a few pieces of beef, all for the low price of 100 shillings, $1. It was pretty good, but probably ranks pretty low on my favorite meals in Kenya. The food in general has been very, very good, and typically of a similar price. If I would add a bigger portion of meat or chicken, it would have been usually 150 or 200. But it was filling. So since I've gained a bit of weight, time to lose some. Transformation complete. Successfully cut my hair and trimmed my beard. Maybe a bit too much trimming in the front for my liking, but I think that was my fault due to just poor communication, even though the guy did understand English well. But can't be too upset, because the grand total for the work done on my face and head was 250 shillings, so $2.50. So I was offered a ride because I wanted to go to the nearby mall here, because we've seen what some of the daily costs of living are in Kenya, but I also wanted to show you what things would cost for some more upscale items. And by the way, the motorcycle ride where we went about a kilometer, 20 shillings, which is more than you would typically pay. But I only had a 20 shilling coin and a 1,000 shilling note, so I guess he decided to take me anyways, probably because that was a location where he could pick someone else up. But typically you would pay more. A ride to the airport, which is like 3 or 5 kilometers, is usually $2. So here we have dresses for 30,000. Or sorry, 3,000. So that's $30 for a dress. To be honest, I don't know if that's really a good deal. Not a big buyer of dresses. So in this mall there's also a supermarket, which is a good place to get a sense of what food costs in Kenya. Loaf of bread, 65 shillings or 65 cents. Big loaf here. Six eggs, about $1. Steak is $1.72, $2.36. Whole chicken, $4.33. This pack of chicken, $2.87. Whatever this is. Bag of milk, 43 shillings. Yogurt, 55, 45, 41. Energy drink, which I buy quite a few of, 40, 50, and some more expensive ones, 152, 155 for Red Bull, 165 for a Monster. So still quite a bit cheaper than you would pay for in the US for the same product. 600 milliliter Pepsi, 55. So certain things, if they're imported from other countries, can be quite expensive. I think that's like equal to, if not more than you would pay in the US. But if you get a brand that's probably African, I'm assuming, yeah, made in Nairobi nearby, you'll pay quite a bit less. So I hope that gives you a decent idea of what things cost in Kenya. As you can tell, it is a pretty cheap country to travel to or live in. I mentioned live in because my friend Adam, who I met yesterday, has gotten multiple visa extensions pretty easily. I don't know if that's the norm or if that's just the situation of where he's going to, but yeah, so you can actually stay in Kenya pretty easily for a long period of time, even if you're not a resident. Your original visa having a length of 3 months, 90 days, and that has a cost of $50 US. If you'd like to see more of Kenya, I've made a few videos of Nairobi, which is Kenya's capital city, and a video of southern Kenya. I was here as part of a journey bicycling from Cape Town, South Africa, all the way to here, Nairobi, Kenya. And I've made many videos of the journey, and they're all available on this same YouTube channel, Hum of the Earth. And before that, I bicycled from Canada, where I'm from, all the way to southern Patagonia in Argentina. And once again, those videos are also available on this same YouTube channel. And if you'd like to see an interactive map of everywhere that I got to go and everything that I got to see and do, that is available over at my website, followthehumoftheearth.com, where you can click on the different locations and see the various blog posts and videos that I've made of these places. Next up on Hum of the Earth, I'm going to be flying to Germany and beginning a new journey bicycling through Central and Eastern Europe. So if you want to keep up with that adventure, you can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the red subscribe button below the video and clicking on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. So I hope you guys enjoyed or were informed a little bit. That's gonna do it. Have a good one.